Okay, so I'm going to start a series without wasting much time. Let's go straight into it. What are the rules? What are the challenges of this series? So, it's a 7-day dopamine detox series where I will be detoxing all the dopamine stuff like porn, like everything, like mobile reel scrolls, and like every fucking thing which like kills your brain from inside. I'm gonna cut all of that for 7 days and see the results, document the process. So the challenge duration will be 7 consecutive days. Goal would be to reduce mindless high stimulation consumption while continuing the normal work. So look at this, while continuing the normal work. I will be doing the work I need to do in my life to grow, but I will try to cut off all the junk, all the bad things from the internet and from the social media. So yeah, I would be working on my businesses, content creation, education, exercise, and social responsibilities on computer and mobile, but I can do
Challenge is
anything
not
else.
literally about removing dopamine. The challenge is not literally about removing dopamine. Dopamine is a normal neurotransmitter essential for motivation, learning, movement, and reward. The goal is to reduce constant effortless stimulation, which we do, like we wake up in the morning and start scrolling the reels and we scroll till the night. So to remove that, that's the goal. Effort stimulation and compulsive consumption. So you can practice focus, boredom, tolerance, and intentionality and self-control. We don't have the attention span. Most of the people who are viewing this video or this short reel, even the short reel, they will skip through this reel or video because they have a very short attention span, and that's what dopamine does to your brain. So yeah, obviously. So now let's talk about the rules. The rules of this challenge is no short form content for all 7 days. I can't consume any short form content. Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Snapchat, Spotlight, similar infinite short video feeds. I can't scroll any of those things. That's the basic rule. That's the rule I of this video, of this series actually. So that's the rule of this series, and if I fail at it, I have to recontinue the series. That's the rule. No exceptions for just 5 minutes. You may still use the platform for legitimate business content purpose. I will be using the platform to document my process to upload reels,
To
but
is no
anything.
mindless scrolling. You can use your phone, but every use should have a purpose. Every time I use the phone, it should have a purpose, and that's the basic thing of this challenge. No mindless scrolling. What exactly am I here to do? Allowed. I can see the messages, the important text messages, the calls, the emails, the banking, navigation, business, content creation, research, all these things I can do on my phone and laptop. But instead of these things, I can do nothing. I can't, like, not a single fucking thing I can do instead of these things. So opening an app without no specific purpose and scrolling until something interesting appears. Not Tinder, not Instagram, not Snapchat, not Reddit, nothing of that. I'm gonna delete just all the apps just right now, and I'm gonna show the screen recording of it. And yeah, the series will start from tomorrow, so be ready for it. Rule number 3: business content creation is allowed. That's the exception. Whatever fucking it is called, exception of this series. This challenge should not interfere with my responsibilities. We all have responsibilities. Everything have been happening on internet and computer and mobile these days, like editing, filming, script writing, thumbnail creation, and many other things. But it shouldn't be interfered with this challenge. So yeah, you can do productive things like this, which is filming, editing, script writing, thumbnail creation, content research, posting content, checking analytics, business meetings, business call, client communication, necessary social media management, and all these stuff. But creation is allowed, mindless consumption isn't. Focus on this. Creation is allowed, consumption is. So I can't be consuming all the content like I used to do all these years and all these months. So yeah, I can't do that. For example, watching a specific video to research a topic. I can watch videos. Let's suppose I want to learn about human psychology, then can go to Andrew Huberman channel and look for human psychology videos, because that's something productive in my personal opinion. So I would be doing that. I can do this. Opening a YouTube to research and spending an hour rewatching recommended videos. I can't be doing this thing. Rule 4 is education and research is allowed. You may use YouTube. I can use YouTube for productive purposes, not for endless consumption. I can use Google, I can use books, I can use articles, I can use AI tools like ChatGPT, Claude, and other stuff. I can use courses and podcast, every productive thing I can use, but instead of that, I can't use anything which is not productive and which is wasting my time actually. So example, I need to research sleep studies for my next video. I can use ChatGPT, I can use YouTube, I can use Google and all the stuff. But I'll browse YouTube and see what I not allowed. Allowed. It is allowed. I'll browse YouTube and see what I found. So yeah, it is allowed. And this is the most important thing of the video. I can't be doing any gaming these days. I just created a gaming channel. It went for over 100 views now, and I was thinking about growing that channel, but I can't do gaming anymore because gaming is just very high dopamine activity which is just ruining the brain. At least I'm trying to do something productive with it, but I can't do that either now because I'm genuinely serious about this series. So yeah, no gaming for 7 days, which is personally very hard for me to maintain, but I'll try my best. The goal is to temporarily remove gaming as an easy source of entertainment and stimulation. Rule 6. This one is personal too, quite a bit, because it's hard. It's really hard. Because I'm a 18-year-old, highly energetic, super energetic person. And for entire 7 days, I can't watch any pornographic content, any soft porn, or any kisses, or any actresses' reels, or something like that, which just gives you massive dopamine hit in your brain. So for 7 days, zero pornography. The purpose is to remove another potentially compulsive, high stimulation behavior from the experiment. So rule number 7 is intentional entertainment only. You don't need to live like a monk. You may have to have up to 60 minutes of intentional entertainment. For example, I can watch a Carrie Minati videos for 60 minutes, but I can't watch the shorts. I can watch the endless entertainment channels for all the and doom scrolling all this stuff. So yeah, that's I can use 1 hour of time for my entertainment, and that's exception for this series. So watching a planned movie, watching a football match, watching an intensely selected long form video, all this stuff I can do, but nothing instead of these stuff. Decide what you're going to watch before you start. That's another important rule for this video. And if I don't have a reason that I watched this stuff, I'm going to recontinue the series again. Rule number 8, no phone for the first hour. So it is another important rule that when I wake up, I can't scroll, I can't even touch my phone for 1 hour. That's the most important rule. Because what happens when you wake up and when you start scrolling the phone instantly, it gives you the morning dopamine hit, the very first dopamine hit, which is the morning dopamine hit in your brain, which keeps you addicted to the phone for the whole day. So I can't watch the phone for the first 1 hour and the last sleeping 1 hour of the series. So for the first 1 hour, I will just don't even touch the phone. I won't even touch the phone. So I will in the morning I will exercise first, then I will shower, then I will do some walking, then I will do breakfast, then I will do planning, reading, and getting sunlight. These are the important things which are mandatory for this series and this experiment. So yeah, this is very mandatory stuff which I need to do in order to become better and in order to grow. Rule number 9 is no phone for the last hour. Absolutely no phone before sleeping. I can't touch the phone, and I will start this from today. I will wake up tomorrow earlier and start this series with my own mindfulness. So yeah, for the first final 60 minutes before bed, social media, no, I don't want to even touch the phone before the final 60 minutes. Instead, I will read, stretch, prepare the tomorrow morning, tomorrow day, and relax a bit and get ready for deep sleep. So that will change my whole health and my whole personality actually. So yeah, rule number 10, daily outdoor time. Get at least 30 minutes outside every day. Walking is ideal. You don't need to turn it into another productivity task. Some of this time should be spent without headphones. Learn to be comfortable with your own thoughts. I can't use headphones a lot because headphones is just another dopamine hit in your brain. So yeah, I can't use the headphones a lot. And the rule number 11 is daily exercise. So for the next 7 days, I have to exercise daily, which is I don't go to gym, but I will do some home workout here, and I can do running. This is not in the list because it's just preferential. You can choose any of these things, but exercise is daily. You can choose any form of this exercise: gym, running, walking, sport. I would try both my home workout and sport, like home workout and sport. I will try both of these, but at least one is mandatory. So 30 minutes of physical activity. Rule number 12 is daily deep sleep. Complete at least 1 to 2 hours of focused work per day. Rule number 12 is daily deep work. Complete at least 1 to 2 hours of focused work per day. During this period, no social media, no random browsing, no unnecessary notification, no constant app switching. Focus on one meaningful task, and I will end that task, or maybe try to end that task, and maybe I will try to end that task, or maybe just try to complete it, complete the task. So, rule number 11 is daily reading and learning. Minimum 30 minutes a day. I have to read for a minimum of 30 minutes a day. And this one is another
Brain
hard for
got
me because
gets
like very energy. And how do I explain it? My brain is very chaotic, so I read 1 2 3 pages. I try to complete a chapter, and I do complete a chapter because I'm a fast reader, but I close the book within 10 20 minutes, so that's another hard for me. And rule number 4 is practice boredom every day. Spend at least 10 minutes doing absolutely nothing, which is almost like meditation. And I will be doing meditation instead of this. I will be doing vipassana, which is another good thing which will change me, I guess. And you are teaching yourself I don't need stimulation every second. Rule number 15 is sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night as an adult. Teenagers generally need more. Maintain a reasonably consistent wake time through the challenge. The goal is not to sacrifice sleep for productivity. Better intention starts with adequate recovery. And rule number 7 is caffeine. I don't have to cut caffeine completely, but caffeine is just another high source of dopamine. So I would try to avoid it. Rule number 17, music. So music is good. Music relaxes your brain, but it shouldn't be like you are listening for 2 3 hours straight funk and other type of stuff. So I would be listening to good music, calm music for 1 to 2 hours. Maybe that's the limit. And yeah, not too much. Okay, so this is another stuff. Rule number 18, don't restart the challenge. This is important. If you break a rule on day 4, do not start at day 1. Record what happened, ask what triggered it, what was I feeling, what was I trying to escape, what can change tomorrow. Mistakes become data. The objective is to understand your behavior and not pretend you are perfect. Many people if I lose this challenge, I will start from day 1. It just doesn't make sense because what about the other days? It counts, right? Like you don't have to be so rigid about this thing. Yeah, this is just a challenge and you need to complete it. So yeah, if I fail at day 4, I will start from day 4 again, and uh, I won't count the day. So the main purpose is to become better anyhow. The main purpose is to become better anyhow, become the better version of yourself, become the more disciplined version of yourself. Whether it's starting from day 1 or starting from day 4, the purpose should be the same. If I feel like I shouldn't start from day 4 because I truly lack this thing and I should start from day 1, I will start from day 1. This is another rule. Track these things daily. First, sleep. Second, screen time. Third, short form content. How many short form content I watched. Fourth, gaming and porn. So if I do any of these three things, the challenge over. The challenge is over, and I will have to start from again. So yeah, mindless schooling, zero. Exercise, I have to track how much exercise I am doing, and then deep work, and then reading and learning, outdoor time, boredom practice, and all these things. And I have to rate myself every single day on focus, mood, energy, craving, productivity, sleep quality. Daily question is did I notice about myself today, and what changed today. So emergency and necessary exception. These rules don't apply if you have genuine necessity.
if I have some important family communication, and I have to be on Instagram, I have to be on WhatsApp, these rules doesn't apply. Work responsibilities, like these are the exceptions I already discussed. Business and school and financial transaction, navigation, medical needs. The challenge needs to design to improve your life, not create unnecessary problem. So the core principle of this challenge is, you are not quitting technology, you are not quitting the internet, you are not quitting the entertainment, you are changing the relationship. Old system bored, you go to phone, you go to stimulation, more stimulation, and you lose all your time. New system bored, tolerate boredom, choose an intentional activity and execute. So it's not just about cutting the phone and cutting the laptop and cutting the dopamine sources, but replacing those bad dopamine sources with a good one. So yeah, what to measure after 7 days? After these 7 days, if I fail, if I pass at this challenge, I will measure all these things. I will compare everything from day 1 to day 7. My screen time, my sleep duration, my focus, my energy, my mood, my productivity, my exercise consistency, reading time, craving for short form content, and all these things. Like, which was I was no I was tracking every single day. So don't assume the challenge resets your dopamine. Instead, look at whether your behavior and your subjective experience actually changed. The challenge in one sentence is, for 7 days I will eliminate mindless high stimulation consumption while consuming to work, create, learn, exercise, socialize, and live normally. And document what happens to my focus, cravings, productivity, mood, and attention. So yeah, that's the challenge, and it's the end of the video. The challenge will start from tomorrow. I know if this reel goes to 100 videos, 99 will just skip this man. He don't have a good camera, he don't have a good quality mic and all this stuff. They won't think twice. They will skip this video. Uh, Almost like 1% who will remain, they most of them will be at like on 30 seconds to 40 seconds. He's just not a good communicator, let's not notice this guy, he's just a bullshit guy doing another bullshit thing. They will be like, scroll this guy. And then another 0.3% of people they will be like, yeah, just now scroll this guy, the video is too long, it's not on my brain, it's not getting on my brain, and things like that. The ones who actually watch this can join me through this journey, and yeah, they can join me through this journey, and we will start this amazing journey together, and you can start with me together, so we can improve ourselves better. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'm not a good communicator, but the actual thing makes sense, so yeah, you can just follow me.